All I've ever wanted is sparkling silverware, beautiful crystal, and someone to love. Because to love and be loved is the greatest gift. Cooking is supposed to make you feel something. And if it makes you feel loved, then that's the most important thing. There is no love as true as the love of food. You with me?
I like to say, forget love. I'd rather fall in chocolate. But the secret to a man's heart is not through his stomach, it's through his zipper. Now, one of you lucky audience members is gonna join me for a meal that will inspire you to orgasm. Because that's what we do on Amy's Food for Love. Shit. No solicitors, please.
I'm Detective Reynolds. I'd like to ask you some questions. It's about your neighbor. Just like to ask a couple questions. I'm sorry to interrupt you. It looks like you might be entertaining.
It's just a chocolate souffle. It'll be ready in 10 minutes.
Oh, I don't do much dessert. Doctor's orders.
I won't tell if you won't. Glass of Bordeaux?
Can't drink on the job, but thank you. So, your neighbor across the way in 302, she's come up missing.
Saffron?
She's a friend of yours?
Well, I wouldn't say that we share secrets, but we look out for each other.
She didn't say anything to you that leads you to believe she was distressed, maybe a fight with a lover?
She seemed fine the last time I saw her.
Uh-huh. And when was that?
We had dinner last week.
Did she have any friends over or parties?
No, actually, Saffron's pretty solitary.
Oh, a pretty girl like that. Well, and famous, I understand, though I don't go to the movies much myself.
Well, like I said, I don't know much about her private life.
This is Saffron Nelson?
Maybe. It's hard to see. She's an actress, so every time you see her, she's a different person.
So, you've had no contact with her since your dinner together. You don't seem too concerned.
Well, how do we know that she's missing?
Look, Ms. Elwood, maybe I should be the detective here. I think it'll all make sense in the grand scheme of things. Do you mind?
Oh.
So, last week, did you cook for her here, Or did you order in?
Order in? God, never.
Let me see. Oh,
Schaefer Farms venison loin with parsnip gratin and onion confit.
Do you keep track of everything you cook?
Do you keep track of everything you ask? I do. Everything I make on a special occasion.
Are you a chef?
I'm preparing my own cooking show.
Will you be writing up your little cakes?
Souffle. And I don't know if they're special enough yet.
Would you know of any other friends of Ms. Nelson that I could possibly call?
Honestly, Detective, I don't know if she has any.
If you think of anything, please feel free to contact me personally.
Sure thing. God, I can't believe anything's happened to her.
In the throes of passion, who gives the most, the man or the woman?
Not the man, that's for sure. That's a great article. One of her best.
Looks like she had many talents.
She was tired of acting. That's why she wrote the advice columns. She was tired of being dependent on others.
She said that to you?
In so many words.
Suicide. Is that possible? And how is it that a woman who looks like that had no lovers?
she gets a lot of phone calls, but she never answers. She changes her number all the time. Used to bother my fiance because you could hear it through the walls.
Saffron, honey, it's Christine. I just spoke with their casting director. It's not looking good. They need more name value A-list. You know, bullshit.
Okay.
Beast. Might have to 86 the damn dog.
Everything looks wonderful. The treated concrete, the stainless, my kitchen lights, remote control.
Well, you don't want to strain yourself.
You went all out for me, babe. But this is all wrong.
Isn't it standard?
Well, it's not 40. It should be 40.
Amy, darling, a 36 is standard. They gave you standard height. If you
I like
wanted...
to be elevated when I cook, if you know what I mean. The heels add 4 inches, so the island has to come up by 4. So spare no detail, spare no expense. Do you remember, Fred? The kitchen is my temple.
Yeah, cash-guzzling temple. Here you go, guy. Come on. I gotta go.
You know why I love you, babe? Because when we went out to our first dinner at Le Gourmand, you said you could never be with a woman who can't cook. And what did I say?
You said you could never be with someone who didn't appreciate a meal made with love.
I'm so glad you're understanding. So you'll get him to finish it in 3 days, right?
Yeah, I got him this far, didn't I?
Dinner's at 8. Sorry about all the noise. Let me guess. Model?
More of a diva, I'd say.
I need you at 8 sharp, no delays. The integrity of the meal can't tolerate it. Because today, on the menu, we have...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Surprise me, babe.
You know I know how to do that.
Right. Can't wait. Bye. You know, sometimes I have to dig real deep to find the spiritual connection to poached over soul over baby fennel.
Come on, you love all her fancy Chateau de Chez Moi meals.
The belly rules the mind.
Nope, her mind rules your belly. You could always join me for takeout at the Red Lantern. You know what they say about fast food? It's like pornography. Not much of a substitute for the real thing, but ready and available when you need it.
Hello. Ames, this is a big account. It's a big, fat account, big enough to pay for all these renovations account.
Do you know how hard it is to roast an organic partridge without the proper convection oven? Honey, they fixed my countertop.
Hey, buddy.
The lighting is all wrong.
Looks great to me.
Well, not when you're standing behind the island. It needs to be more glamorous.
Call the electrician. No one listens to me. Did you miss me today? I really missed you. That's my boy.
How were the truffles? They were Perigord.
The best.
Did they overpower the partridge?
Definitely not.
Was the partridge young enough, tender enough?
Just like you, babe. Well, maybe not quite that tender.
Are you sure I haven't gotten too tough? Too meaty?
Well, it didn't seem that way to me last time I had a taste.
It's been a few days. Maybe you should make sure.
Time to play Find the Hidden Spice.
Are you focusing?
Sweet aroma, solid structure. Come on, baby. Let's go to the couch.
No, let's stay here. We can smell the wild truffles.
Well, truffles, huh? Like that? Hey, what are you doing?
I gotta glue it back together. It's my favorite set.
What about me?
I just don't understand why Saffron would leave. According to her agent, she was up for a lot of parts. Her magazine articles were gobbled up by thousands of women.
Agents will say anything.
Another struggling actress.
A bit shy on the leading roles.
So you took an interest in her career?
My Evan. Excuse me, detective. I have a souffle that needs rescuing.
You take me for granted. Half the entire staff got laid off. It wasn't my fault. Ugh! You take me for granted. Half the entire staff got laid off. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. Half the entire staff got laid off. It's not... It wasn't my fault. Ugh! Ugh! Fuck! I can't do this. Can't do it.
I can't. Saffron, you have rehearsed this for weeks. Everyone is waiting on you. Do not let them down. I am your mother, Safi. You listen to me.
10 pounds, I know.
Do you think that this lasts forever? We are ready. We're ready. Let's go. Come on, Safi. Smile.
Not ready.
Big smile. Big smile. Big smile.
10 minutes.
I gotta hit the road, babe. I got a big commercial appraisal out of town.
You're gonna miss me when I land my own cooking show.
Can't wait to see my favorite chef on TV. I'll see you later. Good morning, my fine feathered friend. Yes, you good boy. I'll see you later.
Hi, it's your neighbor. I have your mail. S. Nelson, 302. That's you, right?
Yep. Thank you.
Did you just move in? We've never met.
No, I'm just not always here.
Thanks. My pleasure. I'm Amy.
Saffron.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Where is it?
Missed you so much.
I missed you too.
My Sammy. Hi, Mom.
You remember my friend, Lou Rosen? Well, he is now the sole distributor for this new Ayurvedic antioxidant. No, he's a celebrity. I mean, he does TV ads and everything. And they use this ancient Chinese herb, and it just melts away the pounds.
You know, it's probably pure speed. Why don't you just eat real food?
He says it's completely organic. It's very, very healthy, and I'm going to send you some because you need to hang on to that slim little figure of yours while you still can.
Really?
I lost Herb when I started to put on some weight. And I don't want you going through the same kind of pain.
Well, you lost her because he was a philandering jerk and because you didn't know when to give in to him.
Thank God he had money. Well, anyway, you know what? Don't listen to me if you don't want to. But don't come complaining to me that no one tried to tell you so. When you watch Fred walk out of that door.
Well, thanks, Mom, for the advice.
You're welcome.
Fred's not going anywhere. He's happy as a cherry stone clam.
All the showroom glass is an asset.
Yeah, the dead-end street could hurt the value.
If you've reached Fred Grant, leave a message.
I was hoping to take you to Earl's. It's the home of the mother of all burgers.
Oh my gosh. Saffron Nelson?
Yes.
Could you please sign this for me? I love your movies, but your sex column is so hot.
Okay, Jennifer, you'll be next. Saffron! Thanks so much for coming down. Listen, I don't mean to embarrass you. I told your agent this was a real long shot, but he hasn't been able to reach you.
I've been away.
Well, I'm sorry, but we're looking for someone more, well, someone
Younger.
younger might help, but really a new face. There isn't any money for the role, and I already discussed this with Eric.
You know what? I don't care. I love it. I will even read if there's no offer on the table. I will do whatever it takes.
Okay. Someone younger then. Someone fresher.
Fresher. Okay.
Sorry. So great to see you. Jennifer, you can come on in now.
So the owner walks in and finds all this imported furniture and an entire family had moved into his office.
Oh, boy. Yes, dear?
Honey, I wish you'd return my calls. I've got deviled blue point crab cakes in the oven. And they just came in fresh. You will go insane.
Honey, I thought I told you I was on the road today.
And pick up 2 bottles of Chablis on the way home. It's not too fruity. And try to make it by 9. Love you.
Me too.
Oh, you, got
Where?
a little, right? There.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Do you fully taste the crab?
Fully.
Because most of the time in the restaurant, you only get the canned crab and the cornmeal. You know, he's got to get used to eating in his cage or we'll never have a minute to ourselves.
He likes watching you cook. Don't you, Bass? That's my boy.
Sometimes I get the feeling my food doesn't interest you that much.
You know what? Everything isn't always about food. Who's a good boy?
Do you realize I spent all day making that for you?
Well, don't. Don't do it. You don't have to. You could do something simple for once.
Like what, a TV dinner?
Yeah, I've had them. Nobody's ever died from one, as far as I know.
Well, it's never gonna happen around here. I mean, what kind of woman serves her family a TV dinner?
Well, maybe one that's got a life. How does it taste? Is it good? Is it too salty? Too spicy? God, I'm sick of hearing the same thing every single night. Is there nothing else worth thinking about?
I can't believe how much you've changed.
We've had the same conversation for the past year. Find something to do with your life.
I am. Imagine me in front of a live studio audience.
Not this again.
1 million viewers, all waiting with bated breath for me to deliver the next greatest dish. You don't get it, Fredo, do you? This is my life. Barely ate earlier. There must be some room for dessert in there. No room, all full? Come on, open up. You know, the secret to making a good profiterole is you have to freeze the pastry first.
Baby,
Start off with it nice and firm.
I've been driving all day.
That's why you need sugar. Cocoa lifts the spirit. It'll lift just about anything. I could have made you anything, like a cherry tart. But there's nothing like creamy chocolate and vanilla together. Hot and cold, fire and ice. Tell me how you want me.
No, enough is enough. No more fucking food. And Jesus Christ. I'm going to bed.
You don't have to be so blunt. I'm a perceptive girl.
Have to happen.
Amy?
Hi, Lucas.
Hey, I
tried to tell you, El Jefe likes it the way he likes it.
Don't worry, I don't want my job back. I'm getting my own cooking show. What did he order?
The moose frites. You know he still brings his coworkers here.
Well, I didn't realize he fed them, too. Yes, I'll never like them when I made them. I try so hard to make him happy. Seems like I can never do enough.
Soda's ready for 7, Lucas.
Sometimes with all these clever gastronomic combinations and catering to people's desire, somebody's just bound to get hurt. But now we do what we do best in this show. Communicate those touchy feelings, which can only truly be expressed through cooking. All that pampering and posturing and pandering just to get a response, a tiny spark of appreciation. And the minute a hot piece of ass comes your way, you're all over it like white on rice. Moule frite. Probably the only muscle she ever had was in the backseat of a car on her knees. Stick to your greasy burgers, girlfriend. But does all this mean that we have to lower the gastronomic bar? Damn straight. Because food is an art, people, and true artists fight back through all the pain and indifference. They never give up.
I thought our one-year engagement was special enough to break out my best silverware. I wanted everything to be perfect.
I think it looks amazing, like one of those kitchens you see in a magazine.
Well, not with the kitchen, I mean with the meal.
How could you go wrong? You made my favorite. It's delicious.
Actually, they ran out of the organic partridge, which is unusual because the delivery from Beaver Creek Farms is on Tuesday night. So I thought, well, you know Fred, what can we do? He won't want meat because he probably snuck in a burger at lunch. Maybe mussels, fries, we always enjoyed that together.
You know, we've been having these catered lunches at work.
So I checked in my cooking journal, and I realized that on 3 out of the 5 occasions that I've made your favorite stuffed game, that you haven't been able to really enjoy it.
I wasn't?
Well, no, because it has to be savored fresh out of the oven to fully appreciate the aroma and the fragrance and all of its intensity. We went over this. Do you remember?
Look, Amy, if this is about me being insensitive, I apologize. Things at work have been, let's say, challenging.
Well, challenging is when something you want makes you work harder to get it. Is that what you mean?
Where are you going with this?
Well, I thought, you know, don't get all uptight and throw around the 4-letter words. Just let the wine decide what's gonna pair with this little lovebird.
Where's Sebastian? Best man. Sebastian. Where is he?
Saffron, it's Amy.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. I was going to the market and I was gonna make dinner and I was thinking maybe we could have dinner sometime.
Tonight's not a good night. I'm really behind on a deadline.
Oh, well, I wasn't thinking about tonight. I'm so busy too. What about next week?
Not a good week for me.
Well, I'll just check back in with you.
I appreciate the dessert.
Did you like the profiteroles?
Oh yeah, they were wonderful. Thank you.
Did you like the way the hot and the cold mixed together? And
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Don't you just love the smell of fresh baking?
I'm sorry to keep asking, Amy, but something is bothering me about your neighbor. You said she was a recluse. Now, where does a recluse come up with all that advice about sex?
Well, maybe she had a lover. All you need is one.
Did you, ever see any of her movies?
Not that I recall. I don't really follow who's who, except in the kitchens. Go ahead. Try it.
You know, I'm really just a meat and potatoes kind of guy.
Oh, a bite won't kill you.
I'd love to, but I have this bad flap that if I eat something like this, I get... I even take a pill for it.
You know, they sell you the vanilla extract and it's not pure. That is unfair.
What about you? Anyone in your life?
No. No one.
Well, someone is definitely missing out.
I got rid of the last one. I'm free as a bird. Sometimes you get so far gone that you can't see what's good for you anymore. And when a new opportunity presents itself, you have to go for it. Now fish en cru with lemon butter sauce isn't as intimidating as it sounds. A dish like this speaks volumes. It says, I've made this for you with affection. May I suggest fish en cru with lemon butter sauce? I just renovated my kitchen, so it's kind of a celebration.
Thank you for thinking of me, but I've already eaten dinner.
Well, then keep it and eat it later.
No, I couldn't.
I know you think I'm pushy, but you can't afford to be shy when it comes to food. Do you live by yourself?
Yep.
You know, I wasn't sure at first that it was you, but then there was something, I don't know. It made me think about being a kid.
Yeah, kids shows were fun back then. Too bad the asshole producers took all the fun away.
I used to watch your show every night after dinner. It was like you were part of the family.
That's wonderful, Amy. But I have work I need to get back to.
Oh, en cru means in a crust. It's a flounder in a puff pastry.
Actually, I know what en croûte means.
Oh, of course, you're so sophisticated. I hope you approve. I made it specially for you.
You're so skinny. I need to lose some weight. I should be like 10 pounds lighter for my height. And you're still so pretty, Saffron.
I'm flattered, but sadly, I've already eaten.
It would really make my day if you would just try it right now while the lemon cream is still hot and tangy enough to really do its job. Come on, I dropped a bomb on the stove. I need to know if it's worth the money. Of course, it was the idiot's money, but...
It's delicious.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You really think so?
I really need to get back to my work.
I'm so happy we're neighbors, you have no idea. Let me know how the cream works. Don't let it sit too long, because it'll lose all of its flavor.
Bye.
Welcome back to Food for Love, where we transform dinner into a romantic love affair. Now, with rack of lamb with truffled ragu, you're gonna wanna have your butcher French the bones, unless you're handy with a meat cleaver, which I personally am not. I've always been partial to the black truffle oil of France. Now, truffles are libido enhancers because they're rich in... This dish is really all about meat. Fred used to say, I didn't fight my way to the top of the food chain to be a vegetarian. Who says those vegetarians don't let their inner animal out in the bedroom?
It's 301. I have a surprise for you. I hope I'm not bothering you.
Actually, I'm in the middle of writing.
How do you cook in here? You were amazing in that. You fought it out with a broken leg for half the movie.
And I actually broke my leg making the movie.
I hope they paid you a lot.
You'd have to ask my mother. She took care of all that. Is that for me?
It's rack of lamb with truffled ragu. I made it special for you.
That is very kind of you. I'm just not hungry.
I figured that. But did you know that protein is essential for a strong libido? A study showed that women who don't eat enough red meat have weaker orgasms.
I don't eat meat.
I can tell that by looking at you, but you haven't tried my meat dishes.
Hey, it's Eric. Listen, they saw your reel. They're gonna pass. Unless you want to audition for the mother. I'll speak to you later.
My kind of girl. I love your column.
Try to make women feel young and powerful. We don't often feel that way.
For someone who writes about sex, I'm surprised you don't eat meat.
Really? Half of India is vegetarian and they don't have a problem reproducing.
But do they enjoy the sex? Fred loved meat. More than he loved me, apparently. Oh, it's like this lamb was born in this sauce. Just try it.
Excuse me.
You have to eat or you're gonna die.
Just. You try to sneak one of these in? Stephanie, you just get your way down. And you try to sneak one of these in? You know, you have to watch what you eat.
No,
Sappy, try it. Do you have any idea what I have sacrificed for your career?
I love you.
Jack, how's it going? Sharon.
Bob.
So this is the little lady Saffron, huh? Even prettier than your headshot.
No. Too bad. They make you so hot.
Jack's right over there, babe. He's a piggyback. Why don't you go shake his tree? Why don't we talk about you, Angel Face? Angel Face.
How's Fred? As far as I remember, no man's ever lasted more than 6 months with you. Do you have a new record?
Fred's infatuated with me. There's no other woman he'd shed blood for.
That's wonderful, sweetheart. So do you have a job?
I'm preparing my own cooking show. You'll never guess who my new neighbor is. She lives right in my building. Do you remember Saffron Nelson? Season of Love, Silent Laughter?
Twilight Pearl. She was so beautiful. Oh, you must have watched every single show. Did you introduce yourself?
Introduce myself? I am making her dinner.
So, can I meet her?
You know how it is with celebrities. They're very private. You have to be respectful, feel out the situation.
I've got a bouillabaisse.
Today's mystery ingredient says, I'm an introvert who handles stress poorly. Eat me so you can get laid real fast. What am I? Very good. A real student of both the kitchen and the bedroom. Oysters and sex have something in common. They're both that good that you close an eye to the mess that they make.
It's open.
I know you're busy. I'm just checking in. I know what it must be like with the reading, the auditions, the pressure.
The hardest thing is not having someone to talk to really talk to.
Did he leave you?
I left him. How can someone be so needy and yet so unresponsive to someone else's needs?
It's not hard, trust me.
It's so hard being alone. You're one of the lucky ones. You chose what you wanted to do, and it worked out.
Oh yeah, they're just knocking my door down, trying to hire me. Haven't you seen them all?
Will you let me know how the bouillabaisse is?
I know you love oysters.
I made this for you inspired by your scene from Twilight Pearl. You were unforgettable.
I didn't actually eat an oyster.
You didn't?
No.
Please just try it. I'll just leave it here.
Don't make me go back to my cookbook, Safi. It's gonna get cold. You don't know what you're missing. I'll just leave it here. I know you're in there.
I'm sorry.
For what? Let me see that. This is the appreciation I get?
I'm very, very sorry. I couldn't eat it all.
We'll see about that. No! Get in there! Sit down!
Please.
Please, please what? I made this for you. Now eat!
I can't.
Yes, you can.
You're not gonna reject me too.
Who are you to despise my food?
My entire body rejects it.
Fucking snob! This is my creation, mine.
Eat. You will eat.
You want to be close to me? Well, now you're close. Ringside seat. Normally I'd run the water, so no one would hear, but we don't have to worry. It's just you and me. And we're friends now, right? Then I do it. In and out, back and forth. It's as natural as sex. I used to wrap my knuckles. Then I would choke on the fucking toilet paper. Once I even used a plastic spoon when I was so afraid it would go down. Mm-hmm. Am I beautiful now? It's not your food, Amy. It's not the taste.
What is it?
It's a vice that's stuck around and it's not welcome.
You have to eat something, Safi, or you'll die.
How do you feed something that can't be fed? I just want it to disappear. You're really beautiful.
I wanted to get out so bad. And then when I was really ready to bail, I saw what I was up against. They all needed me. They all fed off me. Even my own father. I supported him for like 20 years. If it wasn't for me, he'd probably be in prison.
I'm sorry. I thought my father was a deadbeat. Safi, what can I do?
Be someone who doesn't want anything from me. Can you do that? I really need to be alone, please.
Please give me another chance to cook for you, to make you feel whole.
You can't see it, can you?
See what?
The line. When to quit.
Just let me make you something simple. A soup. It's open. You look lovely. I didn't think you'd come.
You could run lines with me for my audition.
I would love that. Have a seat.
I made you a ginger coriander broth. Is it all right? The ginger root will relax your stomach. Is it too spicy?
No.
I was careful with the ginger root.
No, it's I just have a lot on my mind. That was good.
You didn't eat very much. I baked you a goat cheese and tomato tart.
No, just sit. Do you mind if I smoke?
Oh, of course. I'm done too. Oh. Ashtray.
Let's run these lines. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, you're Nicole. Okay.
Okay.
And don't feel like you have to act. Just read it. Okay.
You said to go with our instincts, right? Get in touch with our animal side. If I were an animal, which animal would I be?
I don't know. Maybe a horse.
Come on, Dr. Mann. You know me better than that.
A boa constrictor.
Not bad, but too physical, too much effort spent, and not enough strategy.
A scorpion.
Too obvious, stings its mate, a no-brainer for the arachnoid vice squad.
A net thrower.
What's that?
A spider that throws a net on its prey, stings it, and sucks it dry. Glad to see this game amuses you, Nicole.
Why don't you come up to my ranch this weekend? You'd love the mountains.
No, I couldn't. Doctor-patient.
Confidentiality, I know. It's funny. I feel like I've known you forever.
It happened. But if it gets in the way of the work, it can be dangerous. That was terrible.
No, you were great.
Should we try it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said go with our instincts, right? Get in touch with our animal side.
A net thrower. Can you believe this dialogue? Okay, a boa constrictor.
I'm Saffron.
You're good. Ready? I'm going to be very demure in this
Demure.
take. Are you ready for me? Okay, and action.
You said to go with our instincts, right? Get in touch with our animal side. If I were an animal, which animal would I be?
A horse. A horse. See. Wow. Who talks like this? Who actually talks like this? It's a spider that throws a net.
Why don't you come up to my ranch this weekend? You'd love the mountains.
No, can't. Doctor-patient.
Confidentiality, I know. It's funny. I feel like I've known you forever.
It happens. If it gets in the way of the work, it can be very, very dangerous.
Amazing. Just got distracted. It was so good.
You know what? I'm absolutely hideous.
I am. That was great. But I'm impressed with everything you do.
Thank you.
I think you're gonna get this job, Safi. I can feel it.
No. Not when they have every head cheerleader Texas ever produced. That's who they really deserve.
Not according to your agent. He says they want you. Y-O-U, right?
I need to rest. But thank you.
I can run lines with you tomorrow. I can even go with you if you want.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, wait, I was on YouTube, and I have something for you. I thought you might enjoy this.
Saffron Nelson. I'm 9 years old, and I'm with EC Talent.
Okay, hon, you can do anything you want. What are you gonna do for us?
I'm gonna do an old classic. Is that all right?
Uh-huh.
Now don't you listen, honey, while I say, how could you tell me that you're going away? Don't say that we must part. Don't break my aching heart. You know I loved you truly many years. Loved you night and day. How could you leave me? Can't you see my tears? Listen while I say, after you're gone and left me crying, after you're gone, there's no
You're gonna be great. They'll love you, just like they always did. Just be yourself.
Trust me, the real me would never please any of these people.
Good luck.
I knew we'd find something for you. You're perfect for this. Come on in.
Thank you.
Okay, anytime you're ready, Saffron.
Hello, my name is Saffron Nelson. I'm with Talent Unlimited, and I will be reading for Dr. Mann.
Hi, Saffron.
I'm sorry, the light's very bright, I can't see.
The unforgettable Saffron Nelson. Still looking good, Saffy. Still looking out for you. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. To be so breathtaking. How does it feel to be so breathtaking? Don't worry. Your mother trusts me. That's why she's given you to me.
Because it's what Bob expects from you. Because it's what Bob expects from you.
You are gonna be a star, Saffron. A star like no
Because
other.
you're a movie star, because you're a movie star, that's why.
That quality.
Looking for someone 18. Excuse me.
Saffron? Are you okay?
Safi, what happened? Safi!
Everything I did was for you, Safi. You can't tell me it wasn't a good ride.
Saffron? Saffron? Saffron. Saffron, are you okay?
Ooh, I fell asleep. It was so sweet. Do you put this much effort into everyone? Or am I special?
You're special. But I just don't know how to give you anything.
There's only one thing you can do. You're perfect for it, aren't you? I'll love you forever. And you'll have me forever. Lie down with me.
You okay?
I feel better now. How does that feel?
Feels wonderful.
Kiss me.
Let yourself feel good. I want you to let go. Do you want to do that?
I do.
That's it. Yeah.
Yes.
You taste so good. Can you feel me? I can feel you. Right there. Do you want to help me? I want to. More than anything. I'd do anything for you.
Do you love me?
I love you.
Help me do something. For you. To remember me.
I've always loved you, Sappy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Would you say she was depressed about her work? Did you hear what I said?
Well, who isn't these days?
Yeah, but what makes someone check out just like that, if indeed that's what she did?
She was definitely temperamental. Well, she was an actor. What do you expect? I have a surprise for you. You being a meat and potatoes guy. So don't even think about insulting the chef by letting my last portion go to waste. You won't soon forget this. It's the best dish I've ever made.
Now that is real gourmet. But you know, it's funny. When I was doing a background check, I found that there was no mention of your cooking show.
Well, you have to hang on to your privacy. I saw what that stuff did to Saffron.
Nothing's private these days, Amy.
The show will be on soon. The network likes to keep it under wraps.
And how about this? Do you, recognize that?
Well, I'm not a bird expert.
Your ex-fiance's pet African gray? I saw the police report. There's a very disturbing allegation. Now, did you think we wouldn't interview him? That bird just didn't fly away, did it?
He's upset because he put this place in my name.
But who could invent that?
Invent what?
That you fed it to him.
That bird flew away, like Saffron. I don't see what this has to do with my missing neighbor.
At this point, I don't know. But I plan on finding out. People just don't disappear.
Well, I have nothing to hide. Get a search warrant. I'd offer you dessert, but I know you have I have other things besides souffle.
Cooking is supposed to make you feel loved. Because when you've got love, you've got the whole universe.